Differences between debtor and creditor. Debtor versus creditor. Debtor owes money or obligation to another party, whereas creditor lends money or extends credit to another party. The role of debtor is to receive goods, services, or funds upfront, whereas the role of creditor is to provide goods, services, or funds upfront. The responsibility of debtor is to obligated by repaying the borrowed amount, whereas the responsibility of creditor is to expect repayment of the lent amount. Debtor owes the debt, whereas creditor holds the debt. Debtor receives the benefit of the transaction, whereas creditor provides the benefit of the transaction. The obligation of debtor becomes liability, which is recorded on the right side or financing side of balance sheet, whereas the lends money by creditor becomes asset, which is recorded on the left side or investing side of balance sheet. The legal perspective of debtor may face legal action if payment is missed, whereas the legal perspective of creditor can initiate legal action to recover debt. Debtor bears the risk of repayment and interest, whereas creditor earns interest and mitigates repayment risk. Debtor involves an outflow of cash when repaying debt, whereas creditor involves an inflow of cash when receiving repayment. Example of debtor is that borrower taking a loan, whereas example of creditor is that bank lending money to customers. In short, a debtor or debitor is a legal entity or legal person that owes a debt to another entity. The entity may be an individual, a firm, a government, a company, or other legal person. Debtors are customers who have a debt with another person. The first party, in general, has provided some property or service to the second party under the assumption, usually enforced by contract, that the second party will return an equivalent property and service. The second party is frequently called a debtor or borrower. The first party is called the creditor, which is the lender of property, service, or money. Whereas creditor or lender is a party, for example person, organization, company, or government, that has a claim on the services of a second party. It is a person or institution to whom money is owed. The counterparty is called a creditor. When the counterpart of this debt arrangement is a bank, the debtor is more often referred to as a borrower. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.